Earlier this year, I introduced legislation that would increase Social Security benefits modestly while extending the life of the Social Security Trust Fund through the year 2049. The reaction to this bill highlights a profound disconnect, I think, between Washington and folks outside the Beltway. Back in Iowa, the response has been overwhelmingly positive. For years, I've been struck by how many people are fearful about retirement. Iowans from all walks of life, older workers, young people starting a family, are deeply worried that they just aren't going to have enough money to live on when they stop working. They find it difficult to save, and most lack an employer-provided pension. So they look to Social Security as their only reliable lifeline. Meanwhile, here in Washington, so-called serious people are determined to slash Social Security benefits and place the burden of deficit reduction on the backs of our senior citizens. The problem is that these serious people in D.C. are seriously out of touch. Nationwide, we face an acute retirement crisis, and it's getting worse. The retirement income deficit, that is, the difference between what people have actually saved for retirement and what they're going to need to have saved at this point to have a secure retirement, is a staggering $6.6 trillion. Here's the reality we face in Iowa. 3 in 10 Iowans over the age of 65 rely on Social Security as their only source of income. Nationally, Social Security lifts more than 1/3 of retirees from poverty. The impact in Iowa is even more dramatic. 41% of Iowa's senior citizens would have incomes below the poverty line without Social Security. Social Security provides a modest benefit, an average of $14,000 per year, to approximately 400,000 seniors across Iowa. The idea of slashing that benefit is unconscionable. Now, this isn't some budget abstraction. It's about who we are as a nation. Do we believe that after a lifetime of hard work, you should be left to fend for yourself in old age? Or do we believe that, as a country, we should ensure that our seniors can retire with dignity? My legislation increases benefits by nearly $65 per month and greatly strengthens the financial health of the program over the long run. In addition, it removes the wage cap that unfairly protects high earners from paying payroll taxes at the same rate as middle-class workers. The Social Security Act was passed in 1935. 78 years later, we still face a real fight between those who want to protect, defend, and expand Social Security and those who want to tear it down. I remind those who want to raise Social Security that this program, by law, is fully paid for and has never contributed a dime to the deficit or the debt. With sensible steps like those I have proposed, we can expand Social Security and provide greater financial security for future generations. Social Security is the most efficient, most effective federal program in our nation's history. Let's keep it that way.